Hello, everyone. My name is Corey. This is our sales training and development, building a high performance sales force presented by Hayden Ledsing, myself, and Justin Guzman. Learning objectives. First, we'll recognize the importance of structured sales training and driving customer connection and conversion. Next, we'll learn about the ADDIE model, which is a framework for designing effective sales training programs. Then we'll understand how Case Moore's principles of engagement and empowerment can improve the impact of our training. Finally, we'll apply practical techniques to evaluate the effectiveness of our sales training. Why sales training matters. First, let's look at key points which align with Case Moore's insights. Case Moore emphasizes that sales success is about systems, not just scripts. The training will help us build consistency, confidence, and a strong connection with customers. Also, teams that focus on ongoing development tend to do better than those who rely on experience. So let's make sure we're investing in sales training to boost our team's performance. And I'll pass it on to Justin.
So, one of the most widely used frameworks for designing any type of employee training is called ADDIE. It stands for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate. In the analyze stage, management identifies the specific skills or behaviors that need improvement. For example, maybe sales reps struggle with overcoming objections or following up after initial meetings. Next, in the design stage, learning objectives and instructional strategies are created. This might include role playing exercises, video modules, or customer simulations. During the develop stage, actual training materials are produced, for example, product manuals, scripts, or interactive workshops. In the implement stage is when the training is delivered to the sales team. This could take place through workshops, online courses, or shadowing programs. Finally, in the evaluate stage, managers measure the results, not just whether the training happened, but whether it improved performance. The ADDIE model is powerful because it turns training into a continuous cycle of improvement rather than just a one time event. So, in Case Moore's book, um, the the ADDIE model framework fits perfectly. And then his three principles that he emphasizes is connect, convert, and close. This means that sales training should not just teach process, but also build mindset and connection. In the connect phase, training focuses on empathy and understanding the customer situation. Casemore writes that true sales strength starts with the ability to listen and establish trust. In the convert phase, training should teach salespeople how to diagnose customer needs and position their product as a tailored solution. This transforms sales conversions from persuasion into problem solving. And in the close phase, Casemore argues that consistent practice builds confidence. Repetition helps salespeople close more naturally and effectively. For example, a company could analyze poor conversion rates, design a role play based workshop, develop objection handling templates, implement them through team sessions, and evaluate results after one quarter. This cycle mirrors ADDIE, but it's grounded in Case Moore's customer centered philosophy. Now that we've explored how to structure and deliver training, Hayden will explain how to measure its effectiveness and ensure continuous growth.
So measuring training effectiveness. Casemore makes it clear that training isn't valuable unless it produces measurable outcomes. He writes, training should move the needle on connection, conversion, and close rates, not just increase knowledge. Measuring effectiveness involves both quantitative and qualitative approaches. Quantitatively, companies should track key performance indicators such as sales conversion rates before and after training, customer satisfaction scores, as well as average revenue per salesperson and turnover rates within the sales team. Qualitatively, feedback from participants and managers helps determine whether new skills are being applied in real customer interactions. The goal is to create a feedback loop, evaluate, adjust, and improve, which is the E in ADDIE. This ensures the sales training remains aligned with real world performance needs. Next, I'll go to the key takeaways. So let's summarize what we've covered today. First, effective sales training is essential to developing a high-performing sales force. It transforms individual talent into a coordinated high-output system. Secondly, the ADDIE model provides a structured way to design, deliver, and refine training programs. Third, Casemore's connect, convert, close philosophy ensures that training stays customer focused and practical. And finally, continuous evaluation. Not one time workshops is what sustains improvement. As Casemore says, when your salespeople think like owners, your customers will feel like partners. That's the real goal of sales training is to create professionals who don't just sell, but who build trust and long-term business relationships. Our presentation was supported by several academic and professional sources, and we thank you for your time. We hope this seminar gave you valuable insight into building unstoppable sales teams through structured training and continuous development.